Hello friends, welcome to Ammu's Biology. This is the first tutorial of this channel. So if you have liked this video, please like, subscribe and share it to your friends. So what do you mean by a cell? Cell is the fundamental unit of life, or it is also called as building blocks of life. The cell was discovered by the scientist Robert Hooke in the year 1665. The study of cell is called as cell biology. So, let us talk about the cell and the functions of these organelles. The outer membrane of the cell is called as cell membrane or plasma membrane. This cell membrane or plasma membrane contains several minute pores which will help in influx and outflux of certain particles like influx of oxygen, outflux of carbon dioxide. So it will allow only particular things to come inside the cell and also to go outside the cell. For example, oxygen will enter into the cell and carbon dioxide will be removed from the cell. So this cell membrane or plasma membrane is a selective semi-permeable membrane. This cell membrane will act as a receptor and it functions as absorption as well as secretion. This cell membrane also protects the cell organelles which is present inside the cell from the outside environment. So these are the things which you have to remember about the cell membrane or plasma membrane. Now next let us talk about the cytoplasm. So what do you mean by cytoplasm? Cytoplasm, it is a jelly-like substance which provides a platform to all the cell organelles which is present inside the cell. This cytoplasm also contains some of the digestive enzymes and nutrients, and these digestive enzymes will help in metabolism as well as killing the foreign agents. This cytoplasm also helps all these cell organelles to fix in particular position. So that is what the role of cytoplasm. From cytoplasm, this cytoplasm will be present all over the cell and even inside the cell organelles. There is another substance called as cytosol in cytoplasm, and it will be present only outer surface or outer area of this cell organelles. Means it will be not present inside the organelles. This cytosol also contains several digestive enzymes which will help in protecting from the foreign agents. So that is what cytoplasm and cytosol. Now next let us talk about nucleus. What do you mean by nucleus? Nucleus is the most important organelle which is present inside the cell because this nucleus contains our genetic information which is passing from the hereditaries called as DNA. The genetic material DNA will be folded into chromosomes and it will be packed inside the nucleus. Inside this nucleus contains several pores on it which is called as nuclear pore. The outer surface of the nucleus where nuclear pore is there, it is called as nuclear envelope. So the function of nuclear envelope and the nuclear pore is same as like the function of cell membrane or plasma membrane or the pores which is present on it. The nuclear envelope will protect the DNA genetic material from the outside environment. It will protect the DNA from digestive enzymes, and there are several pores present on the nucleus which is called as nuclear pore. This nuclear pore helps in influx of nutrients and outflux of particular things. And this nucleus outside there is a material called as nucleoplasm. this nucleoplasm is same as like cytoplasm. This nucleoplasm will be present inside the nucleus, so that it will help for the particles to float. Like if some nutrients are made inside the nucleus, it will be carried with the help of this nucleoplasm to the outside the nucleus. Same like cytoplasm, even this cytoplasm will help in the floating of substances, the carrying of particles which have been made by the cellular organelles. And another thing which is present inside the nucleus is nucleolus. This round body is called as nucleolus. The function of this nucleolus is to produce ribosomes. See, these are ribosomes, where the function of the ribosomes is, without ribosomes there will be no production of proteins. So ribosomes helps in production of proteins. This is what the nucleus. This nucleus contains nuclear envelope, outer covering, and nucleolus which produces ribosomes, and nuclear pores which is present on the nuclear envelope, and nucleoplasm which will be a fluid type substance. Now, the next important cell organelle is mitochondria. So, what do you mean by mitochondria? It is also called as powerhouse of the cell. The 90% of chemicals are produced inside this mitochondria. The main function of this mitochondria is cellular respiration. So, what do you mean by cellular respiration? Cellular respiration means there will be intake of proteins inside the mitochondria, and those proteins will be catabolized, like those proteins will be break down, and there will be release of energy from this mitochondria. So the 90% of chemical reactions occurs inside the mitochondria, and the energy which we need, which all the cells need to survive, is produced inside the mitochondria. So this mitochondria is called as powerhouse of cell. Now let us talk about next cell organelle, which is called as endoplasmic reticulum. So what is endoplasmic reticulum? Endoplasmic reticulum are of two types. They are rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic reticulum means the ribosomes will be attached to the normal endoplasmic reticulum. That is why it is called as rough endoplasmic reticulum. In case of smooth endoplasmic reticulum, there will be no ribosomes attached to the normal endoplasmic reticulum. So, the function of rough endoplasmic reticulum is to produce proteins, and it helps in folding of proteins. The function of smooth endoplasmic reticulum is it will help for the production of lipids, which is necessary for our body. So this endoplasmic reticulum in general, there will be production of proteins, and they will fold those proteins which will be carried by some vesicles. Like vesicles are small round bodies, and those vesicles will carry all these proteins which have been made in the endoplasmic reticulum, and they will carry it to another organelle called as Golgi apparatus. So this Golgi apparatus, it is a tubular membrane structure. It is folded tubular membrane structure, and the function of this Golgi apparatus is that the proteins which will reach inside the Golgi apparatus from the endoplasmic reticulum will be absorbed by the Golgi apparatus, and those proteins will be processed inside the Golgi apparatus. After processing, there will be conversion of these proteins into neurotransmitters, several hormones, etc. So These secretory vesicles are those which will be present near the Golgi apparatus, and these secretory vesicles will be absorbed by this Golgi apparatus, and the hormones, neurotransmitters which will be made will be packaged inside this secretory vesicles, and these secretory vesicles will come outside the cell membrane and it will secrete those neurotransmitters, those hormones, etc. This is what the function of secretory vesicles. Now let us talk about another cell organelle called as lysosome and peroxisome. This lysosome, small body, round body, it is called as suicidal bags or digestive bags because it contains digestive enzymes which will kill other particles. If there is a cell injury, the lysosome will get signal and there will be bursting of lysosome so that the digestive enzymes which is packed inside the lysosome will comes out and it will digest complete cell. That is why this lysosome is called as suicidal bags or digestive bags. And this peroxisome's function is also same like lysosome, but the difference is that the enzymes which is present in both. The peroxisome contains enzymes which needs oxygen, that is called as oxidative enzymes, but it contains the same function as like lysosome. It contains digestive enzymes. And next is centrioles and centrosomes. These centrioles are microtubules which are packed, and the centrosomes are those which can be like, we can say like 2 centrioles is called as centrosome. The function of centrioles and centrosome will be seen only at the time of mitosis, which is called as cell division. So the centrioles and centrosome will come into action at the time of cell division. Now on the cell membrane there are certain minute thread-like projections like this, and it is called as microvillus. The function of this microvillus is to increase the surface area on the cell membrane, and it will help in absorption of nutrients from outside the cell membrane. This microvillus will also increase the cell surface, as I told. Now another thread-like structure are also present on cell membrane. See, a kind of shape like this, and it is called as cilia. So cilia or flagella. What is the function of this cilia? Means it will help for the movement of this cell. For the movement of cell, the cilia or flagella is very important, and this cilia also helps for flushing of foreign particles which will comes in contact with this cilia. So it also helps for the movement of the cell, and as well as it helps for the flushing of agents which comes in contact to the cilia or cell membrane. So this is what the entire cell and the cell organelles. We have talked about cell membrane or plasma membrane, which is the protective barrier. Then cytoplasm, it is a jelly-like liquid which creates platform to the cell organelles. Cytosol, which is present in the cytoplasm, it is a fluid which contains digestive enzymes. Then about the nucleus, nucleus contains nuclear envelope, outer surface, and on nuclear envelope there are minute pores called as nucleopores. Then inside there will be DNA which will be packed from the outer environment, and there will be nucleoplasm, same as cytoplasm, which is present inside the nucleus for the transportation of nutrients. This nucleoplasm and cytoplasm are having same roles in that case, in case of transportation. Then there are nucleolus, a round body inside the nucleus which helps in the production of ribosomes. and these ribosomes are those which helps in synthesis of proteins. Now we have talked about mitochondria, the powerhouse of cell, where 90% of energy is 90% of chemical reactions are occurring in the mitochondria, and there will be release of energy. And next we talked about endoplasmic reticulum, where there is two types, rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum, and these will help in formation of proteins, folding of proteins. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum will help in formation of lipids, and then we talked about the transportation of proteins into the Golgi apparatus with the help of several vesicles, and there are secretory vesicles which will be absorbed by the Golgi apparatus. Inside Golgi apparatus there will be processing of proteins, and there will be production of hormones, neurotransmitters, etc. And then we talked about lysosome and peroxisome, which are the suicidal bags, and these contains digestive enzymes. So at the time of emergency there will be bursting of lysosomes, and there will be killing of the cell. And next one is centrioles and centrosomes. Two centrioles together form centrosome. Centrioles are package of microtubules. These centrioles and centrosomes will comes into action only at the time of cell division or mitosis. Now after that we have learned about microvillas, where these microvillas are minute projections from the cell membrane which helps to increase the surface area and as well as absorption and secretion. Now another thing is, the last thing which I have studied is cilia or flagella. This cilia or flagella which is present on the cell membrane, like it is a thread-like projection outwards the cell membrane. It helps in flushing of the foreign agents which comes in contact with this cell membrane or cilia, and it also helps for the movement of the entire cell. So this is what about the cell organelles and the complete cell. I hope all of you have understood about the cell and its organelles. If you have any doubts, or if you want me to take any topics regarding to this, please comment in the comment box. So if you have liked this video, please like, subscribe and share it to your friends. Thank you.